Good morning, corazones de melones. Welcome to our week 4, day 1 of math. We will continue working on reviewing decimal of operations. I am going to actually explain to you how we're going to be working today during our first class of the week. Last week, you were able to start practicing after you took a self-assessment on operations with decimals. So you were supposed to work on the skills that you consider were more needed after your self-assessment. You had the chance to take some operations with decimals questions, or 11 questions. Then you compare your answers to the answer sheet. And after that, you realize what areas or skills you needed to focus on, right? Today, during class, half of the class, you will continue working on that. You will, just in case if last week you did subtracting and multiplying, for example, then you are going to focus on another one today or more than one. It's everyone has their own pace and their own um, process on doing this. So that's why I want to give you the options for you to review this based on what you need. And I'm expecting and hopefully that all of you are taking um, this time productively. So by the time that we start with full 7th grade standards, you guys definitely have a good refreshment in all this. Now, let's say that you finish. If you finish going over this, then you're going to go to the next thing that I'm about to tell you. But before that, don't forget, you need to let me know through a private Google chat message what operations you're going to focus on doing this review on decimals. I'm going to have an example here from Luca, one of the students in one of our classes, one of my classes. You already shared the document. The name of the Google Doc was Operations with Decimals Review Assessment. You started the document by uploading the pictures of your self-assessment, of your assessment review. Remember, everything else that has to do with decimals, it's going to be going over the same document. So what you are going to do once you start, let's say that you went over multiplying decimals and you started practicing, though I want to see those 5 questions and I want to see the answers of the reflections in the same document that you started with this decimal reviewing. Okay, so you're going to, let's say that you focus your review on multiplying and dividing decimals. That means that you are going to be taking pictures of your online practice or your worksheet practice. All this work should be done in your notebook, right? I try to be very specific and clear with the instructions within the document so you know exactly what to do after you're done. So you're going to work in your notebook. After you finish working in your notebook, you're going to take pictures of the problems, of the work you did, and of the answers of the questions for the reflection. And you're going to upload them in the document that you created already. Once you're done with what we started doing next week, you are going to send me a message saying, Ms. Cespedes, I am done with the review on decimals and I am going to start working with the next tab or the next task. That I want to see because remember, you're taking half of the class finishing on this review, okay? Now, those students that finish with the review or at the half of the class, remember that we have 90 minutes, so 45 minutes you will focus on this review. Then you will go to, in the same week 3 tab, there's a sub tab or another tab that it's called terminating and repeating decimals. In this tab, you are going to be able to use long division to identify terminating and repeating decimals. You are going to watch 3 videos. In this case, I'm not giving you the option to choose one video. No, you have to watch the 3, they're short. And after that, based on what you watch, you're going to take notes in your notebook. And also, if you want to use this example here to add to your notes, it will be awesome, okay? So you're going to title a new page that it's going to be called Terminating and Repeating Decimals. It's still under the umbrella of the review of decimal operations, but this is something new that I hope that you guys some background knowledge on this. If not, that's what we're doing this. So once you're done taking notes, after you watch the 3 videos, you will take notes. Then you're going to complete this terminating and repeating decimals practice. This is a link. Once you click in the link, it will take you to this. You are going to write each fraction or mixed number as a decimal, the first questions, and then the other questions, the bottom ones, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to turn in the decimals into fractions, and you're going to write the fractions in simplest form, okay? After you do that, you are going to be done for the day. Now, if you don't finish today, this, and I wrote it down here and I highlighted it. This assignment becomes homework if you don't finish by the end of the first class of the week. So if you don't finish with this, with all the things that I'm just telling you in the video, you're going to have, remember, access to continue. You are going to also have assist, and you're going to have an extra day to complete this because we don't see each other after for the second class of the week. We don't see each other right, after the next day. So you have the time to work on this. What are we doing next class? We're going to start with fractions. So today will be the last day, first class of the week, that you will actually wrap up everything that has to do with decimals. I want you to encourage you, and it's my expectation that you use the organizer that your community time teacher shared with you. If you have something pending after this class is over, I want you to use that organizer to write down what are the things that you need to get done before our second class of the week, okay? I am going to be giving you some time at the beginning of a class to watch this video. Then I will answer questions. I will stay in the Zoom call the entire time, and you can jump in just in case you have questions, and or you can actually, I think it's going to be, yeah, I can use Google Chat as well. I'd rather use just one of them at the same time, but I am going to remember that I always have the Zoom call open. I never end the call. And just in case, you can pop up to the Zoom again, just in case you need some clarification or help. And or I will be answering also through Google Chat. I will try to do that today, just in case how it go, just to try again how it goes doing both things. And I will let you know how it goes, how is it going to go next class. I think that's pretty much. I don't want this video to be that long because I want to give you time, of course, to get to work. I will definitely, again, ask you to come back at a certain time. I will announce that after you watch the video, and then we'll wrap up the class. Have a good day, guys, and I will see you today or tomorrow, depending what class you have with me. Period 7 will be tomorrow, but period 4, 5, and 6 will be today. See you in a little bit. Bye, corazones and melones.